Shalom, shalom. I do want to start off this lesson by saying all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, or QADASH for giving me the opportunity to do a lesson today. I do want to give double honor to the elders, the apostle of Great Millstone, for teaching the truth by using precept upon precepts and line upon line. My name is RAWCHAA for the Camp of Prophets in Babylon and a branch of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, coming through another lesson. And this lesson is talking about the mark of the beast. All right. And you're gonna hear me talk about the mark of the beast a lot because we're entering the end times. We're into times where basically World War III is gonna come to pass. We're entering a time where YAHAWASHI is damn near about to come. All right, we're seeing the signs going to it every single day. Russia is gonna go to war against America. All right, and America's gonna get hit by nukes. But before all those things come to pass, a prophecy must come first, and it's the mark of the beast. All right, the mark of the beast where Esau Edom forces everybody to basically get chipped. All right, the mark of the beast is the RFID chip, by the way. So I go straight to the point so you guys know what it is. But this prophecy must come to pass. All right, before everything goes down, before World War III happens, when nukes start flying, you start seeing falling stars, and Jacob trouble becomes, and all that starts collapsing. You're going to see the mark of the beast. You're going to see Esau Edom telling everybody, if you want to buy and sell, you got to take this RFID chip in your right hand. All right, and I did put this. I did put what's gonna call it, a photo of the chip in my as a clickbait. I forgot how to say a preview on this video, so y'all know what it is. So there's really just no excuse. All right, there's a lot of prophets out there that will say mark of the beast is sin. There's other prophets that will say the mark of the beast is a spiritual mark because of the of a scripture that's in I believe in Ezekiel. All right, but that's really not the case. So let's break down this scripture real quick and then tell you the judgment what happened if you do take the RFID chip. And then I want to go into the Ezekiel one because a lot of people get that confused with this mark and another mark. So let's get into it. Revelation chapter 13. Let's start at verse 15. It says this, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. All right, who is it? He is the Edomites, the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds. All right, they give power to the image of the beast, the New World Order. How do they have power? Is because they rule the whole world. Who? Job 9:24. The earth is given unto the hands of the wicked. He covered the face of judge thereof. If not, and when? Who is he? All right, so Esau Edom is gonna come down in great wrath, basically bringing out a new system, a new world order, or the digital age and the Internet of Things, where basically everybody has to be connected with the internet. Why are they doing it? Is because they're trying to track you down. They just want to be like gods. But that's basically what's going to happen. He had power, the Edomites, the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, the elites. They're going to have power to give life unto the New World Order. That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So if you don't worship the New World Order or basically follow the rules of the New World Order, you're basically going to be put to death. Because when they bring out this New World Order, they're not going to bring no mercy. All right, and you got to think about this. This is a time where Esau Edom is ready to go to war. This is a time when Esau Edom is getting ready to basically do a lot of damage. So he's not playing around in the times we're about to get into. Esau Edom is damn sure not playing around. Let's grab Revelation 12:12. It says what? Therefore rejoice ye heavens, ye that dwell in them. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, ye that dwell in them. And woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil has come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth ye have what? But a short time. All right, a short time of what? Rulership. So Esau Edom is not playing around at all. So if you don't follow the rules that he's bringing out, he's going to just put you to death immediately because he's running out of time. Another scripture to bring out is Job 14:5. Seeing his days are determined, their number are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass, or a boundary that he cannot pass, a boundary of rulership that Esau Edom cannot, continue moving. Because YAHAWASHI had put a date on his rulership. That's what he does. So Esau Edom is basically trying to rush everything. He's trying to bring everything out before it all goes to hell. And if you don't follow the rules, he's not going to care. He's going to kill you off and move on because he wants to bring his wish into reality. All right. And what is his wish? His wish is to have everybody. He just wants everything to himself. He wants to be like the Most High himself. All right. Back to the book of Habakkuk talks about that. Let's go to verse 16. It says this, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their forehead. All right, so he's gonna cause people, influence them, and how he's gonna cause and influence people to do it is by being persuasive. All right, he's gonna not persuasive. He's gonna make it the only way to survive in America. You gotta pay your rent. You gotta have insurance in your car. You gotta pay bills. If you want to live in America, you gotta get this shit. You want to continue living in that good house you was living in? Get this ship. You want to continue going to school, going to clubs and all that stuff? Take this ship. You want to go to the hospital? You want to be a citizen in America? You got to take this ship. That's how he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark on the right hand and their forehead. He's going to cause it. He's going to make it the only way to survive. He's going to influence you to do it. He's going to make you have no choice. All right? Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. All right, so name, but basically you won't be buying. It's going straight to the point. You won't be able to buy and sell, or you won't be able to go to groceries. You won't be able to do this because they look, man. They're using this new system, and if you're not part of the game, then you out. You out. You just out. You're not gonna be anywhere anymore. You're not gonna be. You're just out. That's how it's gonna be. You know. Verse 18, here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of Slakia. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is a number of a man, and his number is 603 score, three score and six. So that's basically talking about the UPC code, the university universal product number code. Basically, it's like those, those barcodes that you see behind products. Let's, for example, chips. We all know about Dorito bags or hot Flames or hot fries. If you look in the back of the back of the bag, you will see this a barcode. All right, with this chip that they're about to plant people, this barcode's gonna have what 6300 to 66, gonna have 666. That's basically what it's talking about. And it's talking about the universe because it's made of man, because that's what Esau Edom have created to basically track down products. And basically, you people, you Americans, you about to become a product because they're about to chip you and they're about to own you. Just for example, the birth certificate. A birth certificate is a good example of how they own you. They don't, you don't own nobody else. They own you. All right, that birth certificate just goes back to a Rockefeller or elite that just owns you. That's it. You know, and now they're trying to change it to digital because they're trying to throw it the old way into the new one. They're trying to be like the most side. They want to know where you at. They want to know what you trying to do, what you buying, what you eating, what you thinking. That's why the Neuralink is there too. All right. That's why they're investing in so much technology in AI. The reason why they're invading Venezuela, and I believe a brother had informed me about this. The reason why they're invading Venezuela is because Venezuela got resources for those AI facilities that they need to power the new world order. Gold, copper, you need a lot. You need a lot of it. Why do you think Nvidia is investing in it heavily? Because they're about to chip a lot of y'all people. You're entering that age where the mark of the beast is about to come to pass. So you gotta be warned. You gotta be prepared because they are gonna come down great wrath. Now, what will happen to you if you do take it? Let's go to chapter 14. Let's go to verse 1. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood in the Mount Zion, and with him 140 and 4,000, having his father's name written in their forehead. That's basically elect. And I heard a voice. Oh, I want to go straight to the point. Yeah, straight to the point. I was about to read all the way down, but let's go to Isaiah, Revelation chapter 14. Let's go to verse 9. It says this, and a third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand. So if you receive the mark of the beast anywhere in your body, let's say you got the Neuralink or you got the RFID chip in your right hand, left, anywhere. You probably put in your thigh. I don't know. If you receive this mark of the beast, this is the judgment that's going to come to you. Verse 10, the same shall drink the wine of the wrath of YAHAWASHI, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and the presence of the Lamb, meaning that you're going to be left behind in America to eat nukes. You're going to be left behind in America to eat nukes because you've been sold to Esau Edom hands. And YAHAWASHI is going to come and do what? He is going to come and destroy everything that Esau Edom has. And since you are claimed by Esau Edom, you're going to be destroyed with it. And it shows that you mess with American philosophy and American traditions, and you mess with American ways, and everything that's a part of America is wicked. So if you're joined hand in hand with America, guess what? You about to be destroyed. All right. I'm gonna get another scripture real quick, another good quick precept. Isaiah 13. Where is it? Let me go with 16. No, let's go. Yup, right here. Yup, right here. Isaiah 13, verse 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrusted through. Or it's talking about America. Everybody that is found in America shall be thrusted through. You taking the RFID chip, you're being part of America. You're being part of the philosophy of Babylon the Great. And everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. What sword? The ICBM missile. Because YAHAWASHI is going to stir up Russia, and that's in Isaiah. It's in verse 17. If you read down, it says, "I'll stir up the Medes." All right, verse 18 says what? Their bows. It's talking about the ICBM missile. You be fall by the sword. So if you take this ship, you're gonna be left behind in America to eat nukes. You're gonna look in the sky. You're gonna see falling stars. That's what's gonna happen to your ass. You know. And let me grab. Yeah, that's the going to the point is basically if you take the RFID chip, you will be utterly destroyed. All right. Now I want to go to the point about the Ezekiel 9 verse 4, because it talks about the mark, and some prophets out there false prophets out there would say that this mark is the same thing talking about in the book of Revelation 13, and it's not, because this mark right here is a spiritual mark. It's a spiritual mark from exemption from destruction, exemption from the judgment that's about to come to pass. While the other mark is not talking about a spiritual mark, it's talking about a carnal mark, something that you gotta buy with, something you gotta sell, something you gotta identify yourself with. All right. You're not going to go in the world and see a carnal man talk about something spiritual. You're not going to see that. All right. So it's talking about two different marks, and you can read it as context too. In the book of Revelation, it says what? You got to buy and sell. You got to have something physical to buy and sell. Now in this one, it says something spiritual, because Most High is talking to his angels. Are there not spirits? Are there not angels? Are there not angelic beings? You think they're going to have something physical on them? No. They're going to have something spiritual. So let's go to Ezekiel 9:4. It says what? And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the forehead of the man that sigh and that cry for all the abomination that be done in the midst thereof. So basically, they're setting the mark upon the people that's not part of the world, that's not part of American philosophy, that party all the time, that want to have fun all the time, that want to do adultery all the time, or that want to commit sodomy or pedophilia or some weird witchcraft or serve other gods and just doing weird stuff. You know, today is Christmas, so you already know there's a lot of Jake that's Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Oh wow, it's a pagan holiday. You should not be celebrating it. You know, they're not going to get this spiritual mark because they're part of the world. But the angel's going to set a mark, a spiritual mark upon the man that sigh and cry, that goes against it. Why? Because YAHAWASHI has set those men up from the exemption of the judgment that's about to come. Verse 5 says what? And go to the others and see, and said, in my hearing are the others that didn't got the spiritual mark, that didn't got the exemption. Go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maid and little children, and woman, but come not near any man upon whom his is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they shall begin at the ancient man which were before the house. And that's basically what's going to come to pass in Jacob trouble, when the Most High will send death angels toward the wicked Jakes, because they have not basically obeyed his words. They heard the prophets, they heard the warning, and they kept on going after strange gods. Yahweh Shemashah is going to put them off out of misery. And he's going to do what? He's going to send the death angels to do so. You know, Book of Ezra says, Book of Ezra or Ecclesiasticus. But Scripture says what? In Apocrypha, it says what? There's these spirits which created for vengeance. Or you got dogs, you got they're created for vengeance. So it's gonna be a great wonder in a time of trouble. But when all those things come to pass, what's gonna come first? The mark of the beast. And I want to make a video about it. But that's what I want to get into today. Lose edified by this lesson. I do want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH for giving me the opportunity to do a lesson today. I do want to give double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching the truth by using precept upon precepts and line upon line. Shalom.